If we're going to leave anything in 2024, then I really hope it's playing small. I do not want any of my girlies playing small in 2025. That is a thing of the past. You playing small doesn't serve you or anyone else. You deserve to be in the room. You deserve to have good things happen for you. You should be showing up as your most authentic self. You should be showing up as who you think you are. No more shrinking yourself. No more surrounding yourself around people who dim your light or people who you feel like you have to dim your light around to make them feel comfortable. That is a thing of the past. Cut them off. No more self-sabotaging and procrastinating. No more letting fear overpower your faith, okay? In 2025, we are going to show up for ourselves day in and day out. And you don't have to wait till 2025 to start doing this. I highly recommend you practice doing this now. Go all in on yourself. Bet on yourself. Take care of yourself. Love yourself, okay? You are so deserving. So if you want to leave anything in 2024, let it be playing small. You have to understand that there's actually people connected to you showing up, putting yourself out there, going after that opportunity, starting that business. There's people connected to you actually taking up room. So allow yourself to do so, okay? Know who your God is and show up as if you are a child of the Most High King, okay? And a child of the Most High King does not play small. We play very much big.
The gag is you need some audacity, okay? You need audacity to go out into the world and take up space unapologetically and just try. To not be scared to be seen, to not be scared to fail, to try even when it doesn't make sense, to try even though you don't have all the answers. Just like you shop online, shop for audacity. Add some audacity to the cart. Men have a lot of audacity. Find your nearest man and ask him to borrow some. And don't wait around for validation and permission. They ask for the raise, they ask for the promotion. Men can be loud and wrong, yet they do it with confidence, okay? Meanwhile, we shrink and we need validation, we need clarity, and we need permission. In our heads, doubting ourselves. And the thing is, you won't know until you try. Sometimes the path is quite literally created as you walk it. And when we're constantly overthinking and not making motion and not making movement, that's when you start to feel stuck. And if you don't know where to start, throw a dart and literally start anywhere. Fail fast, fail forward. Audacity can get you pretty far. Effort requires no talent. And once you get out of your head and you just start putting one foot in front of the other and find some audacity, life rewards you.
I feel like I need to remind my girlies that thinking that you need to be fully prepared before starting something is an act of self-sabotage. I went to a women's investor event recently, and it's well known in the industry that less than 3% of female founders receive startup funding. It's not because they're less qualified. In fact, on average, female-founded companies give a greater return on initial investment than male-founded companies. Aside from the obvious, because we're not going to get into that today, there was another problem that after polling female founders, most admitted that they waited to launch or to receive funding until they felt fully ready. In the same breath, so many male founders dive in with zero background, no formal training, just an idea and the will to dive in headfirst. I say all this to say, learning anything comes with doing. It comes with action. Action will teach you faster than any class or any credential. So start with what you know today. Learn as you move and let your progress outpace perfection.
Stop playing small. I'm saying this to myself, but I'm also saying this to you. Stop playing small. You're not doing anybody any favors, certainly not yourself. And I know for me, I keep coming back to this mindset of like, oh, what if I'm inconvenient? Or what if I'm irritating people? Or what if I'm too much? Or what if I'm difficult? Blah, 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 blah. What if? And then what? Get a little bit of audacity. That is my goal for the rest of this year and beyond, to just get a little bit more audacious. Just a little bit more. Because I feel like everything I want is on the other side of me asking clearly and directly for what I need, want, and deserve. And that's it.
I'm gonna need for you to stop playing small. It's so interesting to me that imposter syndrome only affects people that are high achieving, know what they have to do to get to their goals, but for some reason have this insecurity or self-doubt that they don't know enough in order to fully step into that role. And it's all a lie. I mean, yes, there's some historical context to imposter syndrome when you go into spaces that are typically male-dominated or are traditionally taken over by a certain demographic, and you are a minority in that field. You're gonna have some feelings of imposter syndrome. It may come out. But seriously, we gotta stop. We gotta stop thinking that we're not good enough, we're not worthy enough, we're not smart enough when we spent X number of years developing our skills and talents in whatever field that you are a part of. You are more than enough. You are more than capable. And let this serve as a reminder that you absolutely have everything within you to achieve whatever you want to achieve.
When you ask for something in life, you have to be asking here, and maybe you will land here. Most of you are literally asking here, like you can, it's here, okay? Do you know what your problem is? Your problem is that you have conditioned, like you would condition your hair, you've conditioned your brain into thinking small. In Russia, when someone states something and they sneeze afterwards, it means that they're speaking the ultimate truth. 3 times the charm. I feel a 4th one coming. Do you realize the magnitude of this universe? You ask for the smallest things. Now, just an example. I recently graduated from university in Paris, and I asked my friends, so what are your goals in life? And they're like, oh, now I'm getting this little internship at a company that no one has ever heard of. I'm like, what, is that your goal? No, but it's a stepping stone, what stepping stone? Do you know what I was doing when I was 14 years old in Stockholm, in Sweden? All right, I'm not going to go into the details because some of the things I can't really say on camera. I would harass these companies until I got an internship. Now, again, what kind of internship can you get when you're 14, 15? It's not even an internship. You just hang around, follow the boss, follow someone, right? And I got it. I fucking got it. You know what else I was doing when I was 14, 15 in Stockholm? I didn't have any friends, so I didn't have anything to do. I had a blog with 10 readers per day, but the design was so good, it looked like $1 million blog. I would send out emails to PR companies saying that, hey guys, I'm a big deal. Invite me to Fashion Week. Guess what? It worked. All right. I went to one of the biggest fashion shows in Stockholm. Keep in mind, I was 14. I was pretending to be someone. I was no one, okay? I would take my mother's clothes, the most expensive clothes I can find in my mom's closet. I would take them and literally go to these fashion shows. But still, who is this 14-year-old girl to harass these big-name people to invite her? No one. You think so. I was 14 at the time. Have some respect for yourself, for God's sake.
Stop playing small. In all honesty, stop playing small. Stop watering yourself down. Stop shrinking to fit other people's point of views, opinions, perspectives. Honestly, we don't care about those. Stop tiptoeing around your talents, your dreams, your action plans that you know you need to be working on. Just stop. Don't be a tiptoeer.
Somebody said, don't be a loser in your own story. I can't tell you how important the way that you talk to yourself within your head out loud is so important. The world is already tough enough. Social media is already toxic enough. You can't be a loser in your own story. You can't be a loser in your own head. You have to give yourself so much love. You have to affirm yourself so much. And I know it might sound woo-woo and journaling and affirmations and validation, everything like that. But I won't lie to y'all. That's how I began to trust myself again. Here's the thing. Nobody is coming to save you. It's a blessing and a curse. At the end of the day, you have all the ingredients in that cabinet to love yourself again. You are the author of your own story. You have the pen in your hand. You have the complete power to rewrite the narrative that you've been telling yourself in your head. That you're never going to get that promotion, that you're never going to find love again, that you're never going to get your dream job, you're never going to lose those 15 pounds. You have to stop saying that because you're going to become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Don't be a loser in your own story.
I don't think we truly understand the fact that we have one life, but we make decisions as if we get to repeat our life over and over again. We get an abundance of second chances and an abundance of start-overs, do-overs, whatever. We do not. You could die tomorrow. You could die in a week. You could die next year. The only guarantee is that we are going to die, and I continuously say that because we live in such security and we live in this delusional land thinking that, I can make a bad decision in another life. This is your life and you get to make the good decisions now. And anytime I'm really caught up on making a decision like I am at the moment, I'm like, you don't get a second chance at this again. You get one chance to make one fucking fantastic life for yourself. And you are making decisions as if you get multiple chances, but you don't. So live now and make the right choices now.
I'm one of them people that take myself out to nice places and do nice things for myself, buy myself nice things. Because who gonna love me like I love me? Nobody. And I be telling people, if you expect somebody to do nice things for you, you gotta do nice things for yourself. Like, so you gotta, when you set those standards high, when somebody see you, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I gotta do something even better. Like, I gotta outdo her, or I gotta outdo him, you know? So do nice things for yourself. Set your standards high. So when you attract those people, or those people come to your life, they're gonna know how to treat you because of the way you treat yourself. It's just that simple.
Stop playing small. There's some truths that you need to hear. You're wasting your potential. You know you got it in you, yet you keep holding back. Playing small will not get you the life you want. Take the leap. You're afraid of being great. It's easier to stay safe and humble than to actually stand out. Fear of success is the real killer. You let other people's opinions dictate your life. If you're constantly looking for validation from others, you're never going to find your own truth. Stop giving away your power, settling for mediocre. Stop playing small, or don't complain about the results you're getting. You're putting up with lackluster friends, jobs, relationships because it feels comfortable. Comfort is just another word for complacency. You're not taking full responsibility of your life. Every excuse you make is a way to avoid ownership. The victim mentality won't get you anywhere. Own your role and your story. You can keep playing small and waiting for permission, or you can choose to stand up and own everything that you're capable of in every aspect of your life. The truth is, taking responsibility for your success means never holding back again, ever. It's the only way to get ahead to where you want to get to, okay? If you play small forever, you'll be small forever.